It's Thursday, time for the Craigslist Freak of the Week. So, looking over the ads here, tame, I don't know. What would you say, Learn?
I don't read them ahead of time.
I don't know if I'm getting, desensitized to stuff. They're all freaks, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Yes,
I would hope
some
so.
weeks are, kicked up a notch. I know. I'll see what you guys think.
All right.
So Learn is going to read the ads for us. You guys will name the ads in our chat room, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. After we name them and after Learn is done reading the third and final ad, we will vote for our favorite ad via Twitter, at RIZZ Show. And one of these ads, moving on to the next round of the Freak of the Year playoffs. So here we go. Let's get into it. Chat room's ready to go. Everybody's standing by.
Yep.
Here's Learn, Craigslist Freak of the Week, ad number 1.
Car guy looking for motorhead. Man for anyone, 68 years old, Vancouver. If you are a curious guy looking for a good time and want to talk cars, I'm your guy. I have a passion for all things motor and want to get together for some wild sex and car chat. Let's talk about the cars in my collection and then rip each other apart. We can F on hoods and back seats. I've got a 67 Camaro Z28. I've got a 73 Charger. I've got a 72 Mustang Mach 1. We're going to F in all three of those cars for sure. You're going to be up in my garage. I can meet up at least twice a week in between clients. I'm up for anything sexually, so bring it, baby. This burly bear is into men and women. I'm a solid 7 1/4 inches. I'm cut and veiny. BSTD and drug-free, no 420. You need to know about cars. I'll be testing your knowledge over the phone before we meet up. This is our secret.
Okay.
Dang, you qualify, dude. You're a car guy.
I am not a car
Big
guy.
car guy. I feel like you found this one another way.
I don't think I can hang with this guy.
Sounds like
I don't think I can hang with this
sounds like
guy.
he wants to hang with
This is a car nut, 68 years old. This is
Gives a whole nother reason to motorhead.
yeah. It's we don't usually have ads from people this age.
Yeah.
Yeah, 68.
is up there. So he's got a passion for all things motor. He's got some pretty sweet cars that you're definitely going to F in.
On the hood.
On the hood and the back seat, it don't matter. We can meet at least twice a week in between clients. I'm wondering what this guy does for a
Why
living.
isn't this guy retired? He's 68.
I don't know.
He bought too many cars.
It's true.
Must be STD and drug-free, no 420. Need to know about cars. He will be testing you over the phone before we meet up. Okay?
All right.
Names for this freak.
Well, Race Williams is pretty funny.
Race Williams.
But Richard Gere. We have
Richard Gere.
Here's Ricky and Bobby. We have Orlando Vroom, Motorhead, Chevy Tailblazer, Sin Diesel, Car Guy Ritchie, Toyota Bylander, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Man, Richard Gere, though, I mean.
Richard Gere is pretty.
That's
Gere?
pretty
right
good.
on.
That's
All right.
pretty good.
Right on.
All right, Richard Gere. Gear, right?
Yes.
Richard Gere. How do you spell?
I think he
normal
is
Richard Gere?
Gere.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
G.
Gear. Richard Gere. Okay, here we go with ad number 2. Learn coming at you.
Stinkerbell, woman for man, 32 years old, London. Disney adult looking for another Disney adult. A lot of people think that adults with no kids who love to visit Disney theme parks are weirdos. Well, they are right. I am your freaky Disney princess, and I want to get nasty in every theme park in the world. If you are a horny Disney aficionado like me, then it's a small world after all. I am looking for a partner who is into world travel and hardcore banging at the greatest places on Earth. What greater thrill than dressing up like every Disney character and risking it all, banging each other's brains out in public while vacationing families and park staff surround us? And I do mean all characters. Minnie and Mickey, Donald and Daisy, Goofy and Pluto, Chip and Dale, Lil and Stitch, you get it. Put your Peter into my Tinkerbell and hope the Lost Boys don't catch us. It's all about the thrill of exploring the dark side of beloved characters and getting caught. I'm super turned on by typing this. Woo! Exhilarating. Don't worry about money. My papa passed and left me an enormous inheritance, and I want to make him roll over in his grave by blowing all of his money on you. I will make Olaf's carrot turn purple, make more than Pinocchio's nose grow, where dreams come true. Wink, wink.
All right.
Somebody in the chat put, guys, I think I'm in love.
So this seems to be a rich 32-year-old woman who just wants to go to Disney theme parks around the world and have sex.
Yeah, isn't this why adult couples go to Disney and
To have sex at the park?
not at
Yes,
the park
yes,
maybe,
it
but
is.
to dress up as the
To dress
characters
up as
at
a
the
character.
hotel? That's the only thing that's going to get me to go to the Disney theme parks as an adult.
Sounds like
What?
there's a couple layers to this one. Some dad stuff mixed with some, well,
Have you been to Disney
Yeah.
recently?
No. Like 2012, probably last time I was there.
I mean, are there spots to hide where you could do this?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, every time we bring up Disney and adults, she's got some fire. Some
Yeah,
fire.
she's triggered.
I am triggered by it. It's because all my friends that are Disney goers without children, it bothers me.
it's weird.
Because I think they're doing this. I think they're dressing up as Cinderella and banging each other. And they're not telling me that part. If they would tell me that part, I would be more okay with what's happening.
Yeah, kind of. I get that.
I don't know.
What's that club you go to? I bet there's like a secret little
Club
sex
33.
club.
33?
Yeah, I bet they got a secret
I mean,
little
I was
sex
there
club
once.
too.
I don't frequent it.
They got a Club 69 down there somewhere. You got to go on the Rescuers ride or something, get on the fan boat. I don't know. There's something.
Let's get some names for this freak.
We got Cinderella with an S.
Yeah, remember, it's a woman.
Cinderella.
It's a woman looking for a man.
Yeah. Let's see. We have Cinny Mouse instead of Minnie Mouse. We have, we can just keep going with this. Cinny the Pooh. There's also Kinkerbell.
Tinkerbell's pretty
is
good.
Pretty good.
Because this is a kink.
Oh, yeah.
Tinkerbell.
That one's really good.
I mean, it's
Tinkerbell. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah,
much on
I like
the
that.
nose.
Tinkerbell. Kink. One word?
I have it as one, yeah. But I'll do whatever you will.
No, Tinkerbell sounds right.
And it looks good too. I mean, that's a good looking name. Look at that. When you write it out, Kinkerbell.
Somebody said Walt Disney,
That's
which
pretty good.
Oh, that's nice.
yeah,
Walt
but it's a
Disney.
woman.
It's a
It
gal.
wasn't a woman.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's
good.
a woman. If it was a guy writing it, maybe. But this is from a woman's perspective. All right. Finally, our third Craigslist Freak of the Week ad. Learn coming at you.
Woman for man, 51 years old, Sussex, UK. After serving some time in the adult film industry, I'm finally at a point in my life where I can faithfully say I'm willing to settle down with somebody. However, I am completely over having sex. Right now, I'm looking for someone who is not interested in sex at all, and it would be even better if you don't have a penis at all. I think eliminating the physical element would be really helpful in making sure we're not focused on that part of our intimacy. Kissing is great, hand-holding, even some first base style foreplay, but nothing more than that. I am not into deeply passionate sex of any kind. I just want to be left alone and not be violated anymore by penises for the foreseeable future. And no, I'm not into women. I do have a chastity belt if we need to go that route. No women, no trans, no kidding. I'm super hot. I have big, perfect breasts. Seeking a man with incredible self-control. Inquire within.
Okay. Interesting. It's interesting ad. Not like anything we've seen before. I'll be honest with you. In the years of doing this Craigslist Freak of the Week, it's somebody who doesn't want to have sex
Yeah, it's
in a
like
weird way.
that's interesting.
opposite.
It's the opposite. Yeah.
But they still have just wild requirements here.
So, like, no penis at all. So,
Maybe that's
like, if you've had a surgery,
Alligator bit it off.
Maybe it's just she's just saying that.
Dong gong.
Maybe she's just saying that.
what is it called if you don't have, you have to get it removed? Like, because there's
A penisectomy?
I think it's a yell.
penisectomy. Yes, there it is. Scientific term.
Maybe she's just saying that as like kind of like a turn of phrase. Like if you had no penis at all, it'd be great. Obviously,
Maybe.
it's not something that is possible. I don't know. I'm trying to read into this.
What is it?
Help me out here.
What is it called? Like back in the day, like when men would
Like a
get
eunuch?
Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Right.
Eunuch. Wasn't that like a
thing?
a thing back in the day, like in England?
Like back in the 60s?
Yeah, in the 60s.
Castration. I'm not sure if that's
Castration.
penile removal or castration that makes a eunuch.
Yeah,
You should look
castration
that
is, well,
I thought that was the testicles. And
It
not
is.
the,
And they do
Castration
chemical
is,
castration, too.
So there's a former adult film actress.
right.
I think
who's
old,
over having sex.
I think old school eunuchs lost it all.
All of it.
Really?
The majority of it.
So she's looking for a guy that's just not going to be wanting to have sex with her.
Right. You serve that much time in the film industry and you're done.
Might as well go get married. Am I right, guys?
Hey.
Hey-o.
Yeah.
She's wanting to settle down.
Hey-o.
Guess that's what she's asking for, just getting married. She really went the long way around
Or like people that,
a loveless marriage.
what is it, asexual? When you don't,
Yeah.
you don't want to have sex at all?
She's looking for just a companion.
Dude, it says some eunuchs had just the remove,
Just
and the other thing
just the
left
fellas, right?
yeah, just the fellas, and the other thing left intact. But other eunuchs, like the Chinese dynasties thousands of years ago, had everything.
Just the whole
everything
thing
gone.
taken off.
Take it off. Who?
Yeah.
Boy, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, John Wayne Bobbitt's like, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah, but he got his reattached, right?
He did.
And did pornography.
He sure did.
Do not apply.
Let's get some names for this woman.
We got a couple. Lame Judi Dench, Cella Betty White, Queen Scott, since,
Cella Betty White is pretty good.
Celebrity white, yeah.
instead of G.I. Jane, G.I. Plane.
Cella Betty White is
Cella
pretty
Betty
good because
White.
that's what
Cella
she's
Betty
looking
White.
for.
Okay.
CELI? CLE.
Is it one
E.
L?
CELE, Betty White. Celibate. Or is it an A?
I think CELE.
CLIBA is celibate, but we can change it when we get to the B to celibate.
So CELE?
CELIBETTY.
Okay, there we go. CELI. Okay. Well, there you go. There are your three ads. Interesting this week. So you got Richard Gere.
Richard Gere has some sweet freaking cars, and he wants you to come over and do everything in all of his awesome classic cars.
She just said looking for Riz. Same ad, dude. You're a car guy.
I mean, you're the car guy.
Big
car
car guy
guy.
here.
Big car guy.
Oh, Yoko No is funny, but we already named Cella Betty White. All right, then we got a Kinkerbell. Kinkerbell.
Oh, sorry. Kinkerbell is the. So I was still reading the chat room. Kinkerbell is the gal who wants to go down to Disney World and get all super kinky because that's her thing, and I bet you she's not alone.
Wants to go to every Disney theme park
Yeah.
and just have sex at the theme
On
park.
her dead dad's
characters.
Yeah, on Dad's dime. And it's heard from
Dead
Cella
Dad's
Betty
dime.
White. Dead Dad's dime. Cella Betty White you just heard from. So, all right, so we need to endorse one of these freaks. Learn. Your first endorsement goes to
Kinkerbell.
Kinkerbell.
It hits a nerve with me, but it also kind of makes me excited for adults going to Disney without kids.
If that's what they're doing down there.
That's what they're doing down there. That could change my entire perception of you.
They're
people.
not.
Yeah,
They're just dressing up and riding the teacups, and it's weird.
it is. Thanks.
Rafe.
I got to exclude, as much as it is a weird kind of an offshoot and very much an outlier on Cella Betty White because it's the first one that's asking for no sex.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I just feel like it's not in the spirit of Freak of the Week. So I got to go, what was the first one?
Richard Gere.
He just wanted to bang on cars, right?
Yeah. On them and in them.
On car, yeah. F on hoods and back seats. Rip each other apart.
That's pretty good. I'm 50-50, but I'm going to go Kinkerbell, I guess. Because there's layers to that with Dead Dad's money. And
Yeah,
also
I think
like
me too.
something about Goofy and Pluto that resonated
How
with
about
me.
being in character and having sex where kids are.
Yeah,
Like Disney
That's
is a
freaky.
place for kids,
Yeah,
for the most part,
unless you're an adult that goes to Disney.
to have sex.
And I hope they see this.
I hope they do too.
Maybe there's some underground stuff we don't know about. I don't know.
Could be. King Scott.
Well, I'm not into kink shaming like you guys are,
Oh.
unless it's really weird like this. So I'm gonna go with Tinkerbell because that's a weird one to get dressed up, and that's bizarre.
You know,
Some issues going on there.
I'm going to defend adults going to theme parks. Disney is not. You're not just walking around watching Disney movies, guys. It's not like a kids thing. Of course it's a kids thing and a family thing and an adult thing. And people that like roller coasters, you know, there are adrenaline junkies out there that just like roller coasters. And Disney makes a couple good ones that are
they
world
do, they
famous.
do.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm trying to save the family some time in line by getting all the childless adults out of Disney.
But what's wrong with childless adults?
There's nothing wrong
We're
with
fine.
childless
We're
adults.
fine.
The
No,
problem
You guys
I
can't
have
have fun.
Childless adults have fun. I'm one of them.
The people I know that are
can't ride
adult
roller coasters.
the people I know that are adult Disney people aren't wearing Guy Fieri flame T-shirts. They're going down you don't have to ride the roller coaster dressed as Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That's like red flag. Okay, like it's adults playing like dress up that are like obsessed. My friend whose wife is obsessed with the whole room is Disney stuff. She still sleeps. A grown woman sleeps on like their bed that they have sex on has like Little Mermaid pillows, and it's weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's
freaked
really
out.
It's weird.
But you're taking that 1% and you're judging
But I know
all the other
four
adults that are there for roller
I know
coasters.
4 of them personally, and maybe it's anecdotal, but that's 4 for 4, dude. That's 100% of the couples I know, and they're all like Disney freaks. They dress up, they go down there. She makes her husband dressed up like Gaston and go to the pub with her, and I'm like, this is weird, dude. If they were down there because they were, they're like Space Mountain's our jam, fine.
Right.
But when you start costuming up and you're by
Yeah,
yourselves,
got the ears
that's
on.
odd, man.
Moon, who you going with?
Well, even though I am, I'm thinking, I mean, listen. Number one, he's got some interesting
nice cars.
He's got some interesting stuff going on. But number two really has more. It's not just the cosplay and all that kind of stuff. It really is the cosplay plus the exhibitionism plus the everything else going on.
Yeah.
In
Get
wanting
rid
to
of
do
her
it in
dad's
public.
money.
Yeah. What was it? Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell, yeah.
Tinkerbell gets it for me.
All right, there you go. It's Richard Gere, it's Tinkerbell, it's Cella Betty White. Vote for your favorite freak via Twitter, and we'll have the winner tomorrow morning when we sign on.